Frank Holmes of U.S. Global Investors joins us this Monday on Kitco's Gold Report, and he says gold speculators think the metal has more room to run. We'll also be looking at the winning and losing metals of the week. Frank, thanks so much for being back on with us.
It's good to be with you.
So you say gold futures have dipped from a 13-month high, yet hedge funds are the most bullish in 14 months. What could they be hinting at here?
Inflation. Inflation is a real key factor. We saw it creep up over the weekend out of China, especially food inflation with their currency decline. The U.S. dollar starts to decline on a relative basis. Inflation will veer its head.
Well, you also mentioned in your daily report that silver was the best performing precious metal for the week, up over 2%. So I'd like to take a look at that now. We're seeing forecasts of lower gold and silver production. So how much weight are you giving this, Frank?
A lot of weight. I think the process of getting the silver out of Central and Latin America is more difficult. The exploration development is not been at the speed it's been previously. So I think we could see a slowdown. And silver is always more volatile than gold. Historically, a 1% move in the gold stocks was a 3% in the silver stocks.
So while silver's having a good week here, the weakest link seems to be palladium, down over 4.5%. In a research note from UBS, they noted that platinum and palladium as having limited attention from investors right now, saying that interest is lackluster and liquidity conditions are poor. Do you agree?
Yes, it's cars. Toyota had negative numbers. Ford had negative numbers. So I think the fear of that global slowdown is showing up in the car industry, which consumes a lot of platinum and palladium.
Okay, so more pressure on platinum and palladium you're expecting here, Frank?
Yes, and that means lower interest rates, and that means as gold prices trade higher and silver tags along. So it's setting up that perfect storm.
So Frank, that said, what's your touchdown pass this week? What are you eyeing that can influence gold prices?
The touchdown pass this week is CPI, Consumer Price Index, coming out Thursday. It's important for investors to look at that because it could trigger greater negative interest rates in the U.S., which would rocket gold higher. I think that you're seeing money going into the bullion ETF, interesting, Daniela, but not in the gold equities, even though they've had a good rebound. So the investors really haven't shown up in mass into gold stocks. So that's positive.
All right, good thoughts from you, Frank. Thanks so much for being with us. And stay tuned. We have technical analyst Gary Wagner up next.